You're failing to achieve success because you lack daily habits that create it. Watching successful people accomplish extraordinary things through consistent daily actions, while you struggle with inconsistency. Recognizing that success is not a random event, but inevitable result of specific daily habits. Knowing that what you do every single day determines everything you achieve, and losing everything achievable because without right daily habits, success remains impossible dream while correct. Habits make achievement inevitable outcome. This lack of success habits is systematically destroying your potential by ensuring random inconsistent actions produce random poor results. Destroying your progress by making efforts sporadic and unreliable. Destroying your momentum by preventing compound effects. Destroying your confidence by proving you cannot maintain positive behaviors. And ensuring that years pass without meaningful achievement because success requires daily excellence, not occasional effort. Making habits the difference between winners and losers. Building success habits is not about motivation or willpower, but systematic habit installation. Not about doing everything perfectly, but consistent execution of key behaviors. And not mysterious talent, but learnable process anyone can implement. This audiobook teaches 21 specific daily habits that guarantee success through the morning habits that win the day, the productivity habits that multiply output, the learning habits that build expertise, the health habits that provide energy, the relationship habits that create fulfillment, the financial habits that build wealth, and the mindset habits that ensure winning. Making success inevitable through daily excellence. Stop living without success habits and start building systematic daily excellence. Stop hoping for success and start creating it through habits. Install 21 daily habits systematically. Practice them consistently every single day. Let them compound into transformation and guarantee success in 2026 through commitment. Starting now. Chapter 1. Morning Foundation Habits. Wake early. Plan day. Exercise habits 1 to 3. Morning Foundation habits create success platform because winning the morning wins the day. Habit 1 is wake at 5 a.m., consistently building time advantage. The early rising establishes discipline, creates extra productive hours before others start, uses quiet morning time strategically, proves self-control immediately upon waking, and treats early rising as success foundation, enabling habits 2 and 3. The 5 a.m. practice involves going to bed by 9 p.m., ensuring 8 hours sleep, setting alarm across room requiring physically getting up, waking immediately without hitting snooze button, making early rising automatic within 3 weeks of consistency, and understanding that morning time advantage compounds daily over weeks, months, and years. Morning habits win the day. Early rising creates advantage. Master mornings or lose daily. The early rising benefits include gaining 2 hours head start before others begin, accessing peak mental clarity during morning hours, experiencing reduced interruptions and distractions, feeling sense of accomplishment before workday even begins, and having time for critical morning habits 2 and 3. Habit 2 is plan entire day in advance, preventing reactive mode. The daily planning defines 3 most important tasks clearly, schedules specific time blocks for all activities, anticipates obstacles and prepares solutions, creates clear roadmap, eliminating constant decision fatigue, and treats planning as productivity multiplier, making day intentional. The daily planning practice involves reviewing goals and priorities first thing after waking, identifying highest impact tasks for today, blocking specific time for deep work on important projects, planning exactly when everything gets done, writing plan down, making it concrete and real, and completing entire planning process before starting any work. The planning benefits include starting day with complete clarity and direction, ensuring important work actually gets done, dramatically reducing stress and overwhelm, avoiding reactive firefighting mode constantly, making every single day intentional and productive, and building momentum through systematic execution. Habit 3 is exercise minimum 30 minutes, building physical foundation. The morning exercise maintains health and energy levels, clears mental fog completely, releases accumulated stress before it compounds, boosts mood and confidence significantly, and treats exercise as non-negotiable performance requirement, not optional luxury. The morning exercise practice involves choosing sustainable activity you'll actually maintain long-term. Exercising before work starts, preventing excuses, elevating heart rate significantly for real benefit, making it consistent, daily ritual without exception, varying activities periodically to maintain interest and engagement, and understanding that consistency matters more than intensity. The exercise benefits include dramatically increased energy throughout entire day, significantly improved mental clarity and focus ability, reduced stress and anxiety levels, better mood and emotional stability, maintained physical health enabling everything else in life, sense of victory and accomplishment before workday begins, and building discipline that transfers to other areas. The morning routine integration means waking at 5 a.m. without negotiation, exercising from 5:15 to 5:45 with intensity, planning entire day from 5:45 to 6:15 with specificity, showering and preparing for day, completing entire powerful routine before 7 a.m., and making entire sequence so automatic it requires minimal willpower or decision-making. The routine obstacles management includes preparing workout clothes night before, eliminating morning decisions, keeping alarm across room preventing snooze temptation, going to bed early enough for 8 hours ensuring energy, having backup exercise plan if primary unavailable, and eliminating all possible excuses systematically before they arise. The consistency requirement means maintaining routine even when tired or unmotivated, exercising even when weather is poor or inconvenient, planning even when feeling clear about day, doing all three every single day without exception, understanding that consistency creates transformation, not occasional intensity, and treating morning habits as non-negotiable as breathing. The compound effect understanding shows that morning routine advantage compounds daily, that winning mornings creates winning days repeatedly, that winning days create winning weeks and months, that small daily advantages create massive long-term results, and that morning mastery is success foundation. The energy management involves using morning high energy for most important work, protecting morning hours from meetings when possible, scheduling less important work for afternoon, understanding that energy management is time management, and treating morning as most valuable productive time. The implementation requires setting 5 a.m. alarm and waking immediately without snooze, exercising 30 minutes with real intensity every single morning, planning entire day with specific time blocks and clear priorities, maintaining absolute consistency 7 days weekly without any exception, treating morning habits as fundamental success foundation, and understanding that morning excellence makes daily excellence possible where inconsistent mornings made achievement random, unreliable, and ultimately impossible. Morning habits win the day. Early rising creates advantage. Master mornings or lose daily. You understand now that mornings determine days, that early rising provides time advantage, that planning creates intentionality, that exercise energizes everything, and that Chapter 1 provides foundation making daily success possible where inconsistent mornings made achievement impossible. Chapter 2. Focus and productivity habits. Deep work, single task, eliminate distractions. Habits 4 to 6. Focus and productivity habits multiply output because concentrated attention produces exponentially more than scattered effort. Habit 4 is schedule daily deep work blocks protecting focused time. The deep work practice eliminates all interruptions completely, works on single most important task only, maintains concentration minimum 90 minutes unbroken, trusts deep work as most productive time possible, and treats focused blocks as sacred non-negotiable appointments with yourself. The deep work scheduling involves blocking specific calendar time, preferably morning hours, turning off all notifications on all devices completely, closing email and messaging applications entirely, working in completely distraction-free environment, protecting blocks from meetings and all interruptions, and communicating clear unavailability to others during focus time. Scattered attention produces nothing. Deep focus multiplies output. Focus completely or stay unproductive. The deep work benefits include producing significantly more output per hour invested, creating consistently higher quality work, completing complex projects requiring sustained deep thought, experiencing flow states regularly, building capacity for sustained concentration over time, and proving to yourself what focused work creates. Habit 5 is single task, exclusively finishing one thing before starting next. The single tasking practice resists multitasking temptation completely, maintains focus until actual completion, avoids context switching costs entirely, builds powerful completion momentum, and treats single focus as absolute productivity requirement, not optional preference. The single-tasking discipline involves choosing one specific task as current focus, working only on that particular task until done, ignoring all other possibilities and opportunities, pushing through discomfort to completion, celebrating each finished work appropriately, then moving deliberately to next single task. The single-tasking benefits include completing tasks significantly faster than multitasking approach, producing dramatically higher quality work consistently, reducing mental fatigue and stress substantially, building genuine sense of accomplishment through completions, proving capability through finished work, and creating positive momentum carrying into next tasks. The multitasking myth recognition shows that brain cannot truly multitask effectively, that switching between tasks wastes significant time and energy, that multitasking dramatically reduces quality of all work, that single focus produces better results, faster, consistently, and that multitasking is productivity killer disguised as efficiency. Habit 6 is eliminate all distractions, systematically removing temptation sources. The distraction elimination designs distraction-free environment deliberately, uses website blockers if personally needed, keeps phone in completely different room during work, establishes clear boundaries about interruptions with others, and treats distraction elimination as absolute focus, prerequisite, not optional enhancement. The distraction elimination practice involves identifying personal distraction sources honestly, removing or blocking those sources completely and systematically, creating physical workspace, specifically supporting focus, using blocking tools like freedom or cold turkey, addressing all physical needs before starting work session, and making focused work default state through environmental design. The common distraction sources include social media and internet browsing constantly, email and messaging notifications interrupting continually, phone calls and text messages demanding attention, other people interrupting frequently and casually, environmental noise and visual chaos, internal distractions like hunger, thirst or discomfort, and treating awareness as elimination prerequisite. The environmental design involves creating dedicated workspace exclusively for focused work, removing all distractions from that workspace completely, having everything needed before starting session, optimizing lighting and temperature for sustained focus, minimizing all visual clutter and chaos, and making workspace focus sanctuary. The focus discipline building shows that focus is trained skill, not fixed trait, that practicing sustained focus builds capacity over time, that removing distractions makes focusing easier initially, that discipline strengthens through consistent practice, and that focus capacity determines achievement ceiling. The interruption management involves communicating focus time to others clearly in advance, using visual signals like closed door or headphones, training others that you're not always immediately available, handling true emergencies only during focus time, and treating constant availability as productivity destroyer. The focus integration means scheduling deep work blocks daily without any exception, single tasking throughout those blocks completely and exclusively, working in totally distraction-free environment you've designed, completing most important work during protected focus time, maintaining absolute discipline, consistently refusing all interruptions, and treating focus as sacred. The implementation requires blocking daily deep work time in calendar minimum 90 minutes, working on single task only during that protected time, eliminating all distractions systematically before starting any work, maintaining absolute focus, discipline, refusing all interruptions regardless of source, protecting focus time as sacred as any important meeting, treating focus habits as fundamental productivity foundation, and understanding that focused work makes high output possible where scattered, distracted, attention made meaningful productivity impossible despite constant busy activity and effort. Scattered attention produces nothing. Deep focus multiplies output. Focus completely or stay unproductive. You understand now that focus multiplies productivity exponentially. That deep work produces dramatically more. That single tasking beats multitasking always. That distractions must be eliminated systematically. And that Chapter 2 provides method making high output possible, where distraction made achievement impossible. Chapter 3, Learning and Growth. Habits, read daily, learn skills, seek feedback. Habits, 7 to 9. Learning and growth habits build compounding expertise because continuous learning separates those who grow from those who stagnate. Habit 7 is read minimum 30 minutes daily, accumulating knowledge. The daily reading learns from world's best thinkers directly, exposes you to new ideas constantly, builds mental models for better decisions, applies learnings immediately in life, and treats daily reading as non-negotiable knowledge investment. The daily reading practice involves reading actual books, not just articles or social media, focusing on high-quality educational sources exclusively, reading with genuine purpose and attention, taking notes on key insights immediately, applying learnings to life and work quickly, and making reading automatic same-time daily habit. Learning stagnation creates obsolescence. Daily growth builds expertise. Learn constantly or fall behind. The reading selection means choosing books, building genuinely valuable knowledge, focusing on subjects directly relevant to goals, reading productive mix of practical and theoretical, avoiding purely entertainment, reading during habit time, and selecting books recommended by experts and successful people. The reading benefits include accumulating vast knowledge over years and decades, learning from others' mistakes, avoiding repeating them, discovering new possibilities and innovative approaches, building deep expertise through systematic, consistent study, becoming recognized expert in field through reading, and compounding knowledge creating exponential advantages. Habit 8 is learn new valuable skills, deliberately practicing capabilities. The skill learning dedicates time to focused, deliberate practice, works with feedback and coaching systematically, pushes beyond current comfort zone consistently, builds competence through progressive challenge, and treats skill development as career insurance and value building. The skill learning practice involves identifying valuable skills to develop strategically, dedicating specific time to deliberate focused practice, working with coaches, mentors, or structured courses, getting regular feedback on actual performance, correcting mistakes and weaknesses systematically, gradually increasing difficulty progressively over time, and maintaining absolutely consistent practice schedule without gaps. The skill selection means choosing skills significantly increasing market value, focusing on skills directly relevant to goals, learning skills with compounding long-term benefits, avoiding scattered, unfocused learning approach, being highly strategic about skill development investments, and understanding that skill diversity creates unique valuable combinations. The deliberate practice principle shows that casual, unfocused practice doesn't build real mastery, that deliberate practice requires intensely focused effort, that regular feedback is absolutely essential for improvement, that pushing beyond current ability level creates growth, that consistent practice compounds into genuine expertise over time, and that deliberate practice separates experts from amateurs. Habit 9 is actively seek feedback, requesting honest input. The feedback-seeking listens without defensiveness to all criticism, uses feedback constructively for rapid improvement, implements valid suggestions immediately, without delay, appreciates others' perspectives genuinely, and treats feedback as dramatically accelerated learning tool. The feedback-seeking practice involves regularly asking specific people for specific input, creating genuine psychological safety for brutally honest feedback, listening openly without justification or defensive excuses, thanking feedback providers sincerely, regardless of content, distinguishing valid feedback from invalid opinions, implementing valuable suggestions quickly and systematically, and treating feedback as growth accelerator. The feedback benefits include discovering blind spots you absolutely cannot see alone, learning exactly what others perceive about your performance, identifying specific improvement opportunities you missed, dramatically accelerating development and growth, avoiding endlessly repeated mistakes, building stronger relationships through vulnerability and openness, and compressing years of learning into months through feedback. The feedback types include positive feedback showing what to continue doing, constructive feedback showing specifically what to improve, specific feedback about particular behaviors or actions, general feedback about overall approach or patterns, solicited feedback you requested versus unsolicited feedback offered spontaneously, and treating all types as valuable information. The feedback implementation involves actually implementing feedback, not just acknowledging it, making specific changes based on input received, measuring whether changes improve outcomes, following up with feedback providers about implementation, and treating implementation as feedback completion, not just receiving. The learning integration means reading 30 minutes daily without any exception whatsoever, practicing valuable skill development regularly with genuine focus, actively seeking and immediately implementing feedback consistently, applying all learnings immediately in actual life, building knowledge and capabilities that compound exponentially over years, and treating learning as investment, not cost. The implementation requires scheduling daily reading time and protecting it absolutely, selecting high-quality learning sources deliberately and strategically, practicing valuable skills with deliberate focus and systematic feedback, actively requesting honest input regularly from multiple sources, implementing learnings and feedback immediately without delay, and treating learning habits as fundamental investment, making continuous improvement and deep expertise development possible where learning stagnation made obsolescence and irrelevance inevitable over time. Learning stagnation creates obsolescence. Daily growth builds expertise. Learn constantly or fall behind. You understand now that continuous learning builds compounding expertise. That daily reading accumulates knowledge. That skill development increases value. That feedback accelerates growth. And that Chapter 3 provides method-making expertise possible where stagnation made irrelevance inevitable. Chapter 4. Health and energy habits. Sleep 8 hours. Eat clean. Hydrate habits 10 to 12. Health and energy habits provide performance foundation because physical well-being enables everything else. Habit 10 is sleep 8 hours consistently every single night, maintaining energy levels. The sleep practice enables complete physical recovery, protects cognitive function completely, prioritizes rest appropriately as performance requirement, understands sleep as absolute performance foundation, and treats sleep schedule as non-negotiable as any important meeting. The sleep discipline involves calculating bedtime backward from wake time, going to bed same time nightly without exception, creating sleep-supporting environment deliberately, avoiding all screens minimum 1 hour before bed, sleeping full 8 hours minimum every night, and making sleep quality and quantity absolute priority. Poor health undermines everything. Physical foundation enables performance. Prioritize health or burnout. The sleep environment optimization includes making room completely dark with blackout curtains or eye mask, keeping room cool around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, eliminating all noise or using white noise machine, having comfortable supportive mattress and pillows, removing all electronics from bedroom completely, and creating sanctuary exclusively for sleep and intimacy. The sleep benefits include completely restored energy and alertness throughout day, significantly improved cognitive function and memory consolidation, better emotional regulation and mood stability, maintained physical health and strong immunity, dramatically enhanced performance in all areas, sustained high achievement capacity over long term, and treating sleep as performance multiplier, not time waste. Habit 11 is eat clean whole foods, consistently fueling body properly. The clean eating avoids processed junk systematically, maintains stable energy without crashes, supports long-term health and longevity, enables optimal performance consistently, and treats nutrition as high-performance fuel, not just pleasure or convenience. The clean eating practice involves consuming mostly whole, unprocessed foods, eating adequate protein with every single meal, filling half plate with vegetables at meals, choosing whole grains over refined carbohydrates, avoiding sugar and processed foods completely, drinking water, not sugary caloric beverages, planning and preparing meals weekly in advance, and making clean eating automatic through systematic preparation. The meal preparation importance shows that having healthy food ready prevents poor convenience choices. That meal prep enables clean eating consistency. That preparing food weekly saves significant time and money. That having clear plan eliminates decision fatigue. That preparation is clean eating prerequisite for busy people, and that batch cooking enables consistency. The nutrition benefits include stable, sustained energy without afternoon crashes, maintained healthy weight effortlessly without dieting, better physical health and disease prevention, significantly improved mental clarity and cognitive function, better mood and emotional stability, dramatically enhanced performance capacity in all activities, and treating nutrition as investment, not indulgence. Habit 12 is drink adequate water throughout entire day, maintaining optimal hydration. The hydration practice supports all bodily functions optimally, prevents fatigue and mental fog, drinks before feeling thirsty consistently, consumes half body weight in ounces daily minimum, increases intake when exercising or in heat, and treats hydration as basic performance requirement. The hydration discipline involves drinking large glass immediately upon waking, keeping water bottle filled and visible always, sipping water throughout entire day consistently, drinking before and during all exercise sessions, consuming more water when exercising or in hot weather, making hydration completely automatic habit, requiring zero thought, and treating water as primary beverage. The dehydration effects include significant fatigue and low energy levels, mental fog and poor concentration ability, headaches and irritability, dramatically reduced physical performance, numerous health problems and complications, and making even mild dehydration performance killer. The hydration benefits include maintained high energy levels throughout day, clear, sharp thinking and mental focus, better physical performance and endurance, supported all bodily functions optimally, healthy glowing skin and appearance, optimal physiological functioning, and treating hydration as foundation. The health habit integration means sleeping 8 hours every single night without any exception, eating clean whole foods consistently with weekly meal preparation, staying properly hydrated throughout every single day consistently, treating body as high-performance machine requiring proper fuel and maintenance, building health habits enabling everything else in life, and understanding that health is foundation for all achievement. The health obstacles management includes establishing consistent sleep schedule despite social pressures, preparing meals in advance, preventing convenience, food, temptation, keeping water bottle with you, always eliminating hydration barriers, treating health as non-negotiable priority, and eliminating excuses systematically. The implementation requires establishing consistent sleep schedule, sleeping 8 hours nightly without exception, planning and preparing clean nutritious meals weekly in advance, drinking adequate water starting immediately upon waking every morning, maintaining absolute consistency even when difficult or inconvenient, treating health habits as non-negotiable foundation, and understanding that sustained peak performance requires optimal health, where poor health made performance inconsistent, and eventual burnout inevitable, regardless of other habits or efforts. Poor health undermines everything. Physical foundation enables performance. Prioritize health or burnout. You understand now that health enables everything, that sleep determines energy, that nutrition fuels performance, that hydration affects all functions, and that Chapter 4 provides foundation making sustained achievement possible, where health neglect made burnout inevitable. Chapter 5. Financial discipline habits. Budget strictly. Save first. Invest consistently. Habits 13 to 15. Financial discipline habits. Build wealth foundation because money management determines financial future. Habit 13 is budget every single dollar, strictly knowing exactly where money goes. The budgeting practice controls spending deliberately and intentionally. Lives below means consistently, not at limits. Eliminates wasteful, unnecessary spending. Reviews budget weekly without fail, and treats budgeting as wealth foundation and complete financial awareness tool. The budgeting discipline involves tracking all expenses in clear categories, setting spending limits per category, living within those limits absolutely without exception, reviewing actual spending against budget weekly, adjusting as needed based on reality, using budgeting apps or spreadsheets consistently, and treating every dollar as having assignment. Financial carelessness creates poverty. Disciplined habits build wealth. Manage money or stay broke. The budgeting categories include fixed expenses like rent, mortgage and utilities, variable necessary expenses like groceries and transportation, discretionary spending like entertainment and dining out, savings and investments as mandatory expenses, debt payments if applicable paying minimums, and ensuring every single dollar has clear specific assignment and purpose. The budgeting benefits include knowing exactly where every dollar goes, eliminating unconscious wasteful spending patterns, living within actual means not beyond, avoiding debt accumulation and financial stress, building capacity to save and invest significantly, creating complete financial awareness and control, and treating budgeting as wealth foundation. Habit 14 is save first, automatically paying yourself before spending on anything else. The Save First practice treats savings as mandatory expense, not optional afterthought. builds emergency fund to 6 months expenses minimum, accumulates investment capital systematically over time, lives on what remains after saving, makes saving absolutely non-negotiable priority, and never touches savings except true, genuine emergencies. The automatic saving discipline involves setting up automatic transfers from checking to savings accounts on payday, treating transferred money as already spent and unavailable, saving minimum 20% of income if remotely possible, never reversing automatic transfers except real emergencies, watching savings grow steadily, providing security, and understanding that saving what's left over never works consistently. The emergency fund importance includes covering unexpected expenses without debt, providing genuine peace of mind and financial security, enabling taking calculated career risks when appropriate, preventing financial stress and crisis situations, creating solid foundation for aggressive investing, treating 6 months expenses as minimum target before investing heavily, and understanding that emergency fund prevents debt spiral. Habit 15 is invest consistently, every single month, putting money to work systematically. The investment practice builds wealth through compound growth over time, starts immediately, not waiting for perfect time, invests regardless of market conditions consistently, lets time and compound growth work magic, and treats consistent investing as proven wealth-building tool. The investment discipline involves opening investment accounts immediately, not delaying, setting up automatic monthly investments from savings, choosing diversified low-cost index funds, investing consistently, regardless of market ups and downs, never trying to time markets or predict movements, staying invested through volatility and corrections, letting investments grow completely untouched for decades, and understanding that time in market beats timing market. The compound growth power shows that consistent investing over decades builds substantial wealth, that starting early makes massive exponential difference, that compound returns accelerate dramatically over time, that staying invested through downturns is absolutely critical, that consistent monthly investing is proven millionaire maker, and that patience and time create wealth. The investment timeline understanding includes recognizing that investing is long-term, minimum 10 years, that short-term volatility is completely normal and expected, that staying invested through downturns is essential, that compound growth accelerates in later years, that patience is investing requirement, and treating volatility as normal. The financial integration means budgeting all income strictly with clear categories, saving first automatically before any spending whatsoever, investing consistently every month without exception. Living below means deliberately and intentionally, avoiding consumer debt completely, building financial habits, creating wealth over time through discipline and compound effects, and treating financial discipline as wealth builder. The financial obstacles management includes resisting lifestyle inflation as income increases, avoiding keeping up with others' spending, maintaining discipline despite peer pressure, automating to remove willpower requirement, and treating consistency as wealth creator. The implementation requires creating detailed budget tracking every single dollar spent, setting up automatic savings transfers minimum 20% of income, establishing consistent investment plan with automatic monthly contributions, maintaining strict spending discipline within budget limits always, avoiding lifestyle inflation as income increases over time, treating financial discipline habits as fundamental wealth foundation, and understanding that wealth building requires discipline, where financial carelessness made poverty and stress inevitable, regardless of income level earned. Financial carelessness creates poverty. Disciplined habits build wealth. Manage money or stay broke. You understand now that budgeting controls spending, that saving first builds reserves, that consistent investing creates wealth, that discipline determines outcomes, and that Chapter 5 provides method making financial freedom possible, where carelessness made poverty inevitable. Chapter 6. Relationship and communication habits. Connect daily. Show appreciation. Set boundaries habits. 16 to 18 relationship and communication habits. Build fulfillment foundation, because quality relationships determine life satisfaction more than achievement. Habit 16 is communicate meaningfully with important people every single day, maintaining connection actively. The meaningful communication shares openly and honestly about what matters, listens with complete full attention, expresses needs and feelings clearly, puts away all distractions during conversation, and treats daily communication as relationship foundation an absolute priority. The meaningful communication practice involves having dedicated conversation time daily, without interruption, sharing what actually matters, not just surface logistics, expressing appropriate vulnerabilities, building intimacy, asking genuine questions and listening deeply, making consistent eye contact and being fully present, treating authentic connection as non-negotiable daily priority, not afterthought, and understanding that relationships require daily investment. Neglected relationships create emptiness. Daily connection builds fulfillment. Invest in people or succeed alone. The communication barriers include phones and devices during conversations constantly, multitasking while someone is talking to you, not really listening, just waiting to speak, avoiding difficult important topics systematically, taking communication for granted, assuming it's automatic, and treating connection as requiring no deliberate effort. The active listening discipline involves giving complete, undivided attention to speaker, making consistent eye contact throughout conversation, not interrupting at all ever, asking clarifying questions to understand deeply, reflecting back what you heard for confirmation, showing genuine interest in other person, treating listening as active practiced skill, and understanding that listening is gift. Habit 17 is show appreciation and gratitude consistently every single day, expressing thanks explicitly. The appreciation practice recognizes others' contributions, specifically, not vaguely, celebrates their successes genuinely and enthusiastically, is specific about what you appreciate exactly, shows appreciation through actions also, not just words, never takes people for granted ever, and treats daily appreciation as relationship strengthener and connection builder. The appreciation discipline involves expressing specific thanks to someone daily without fail, recognizing particular things people do for you, celebrating others' wins authentically with enthusiasm, showing appreciation in love languages they receive best, writing occasional notes of appreciation, giving genuine compliments regularly, making appreciation consistent habit, not occasional gesture when convenient, and treating appreciation as relationship investment. The appreciation impact shows that people deeply need to feel genuinely valued. That expressed appreciation strengthens relationships dramatically. That specific appreciation is far more powerful than vague general thanks. That consistent appreciation creates positive reinforcing cycle. That lack of appreciation slowly erodes even strong relationships over time, and that appreciation costs nothing but creates everything. Habit 18 is set and maintain clear boundaries, consistently protecting your needs and energy. The boundary practice identifies your limits clearly for yourself first, communicates boundaries explicitly and directly, says no when appropriate, without guilt, maintains boundaries consistently, even under pressure, respects others' boundaries equally and reciprocally, and treats boundaries as relationship, health requirement, not selfishness. The boundary discipline involves knowing what you need to be healthy and functional, communicating those needs clearly and directly to others, saying no to requests, violating your boundaries firmly, not feeling guilty about necessary legitimate boundaries, maintaining them consistently even when pressured by others, understanding that healthy boundaries create sustainable relationships, not distance, and treating boundaries as self-care. The boundary examples include time boundaries, protecting personal and family time, emotional boundaries, protecting your energy and peace, physical boundaries, protecting your space and body, communication boundaries, protecting your mental peace, value boundaries, protecting your integrity and principles, and treating all boundaries as legitimate, necessary, and healthy. The boundary benefits include protecting your physical and mental well-being, preventing resentment buildup in relationships over time, creating sustainable long-term relationships, enabling authentic, genuine connection, modeling healthy behavior for others around you, maintaining energy for what truly matters most, and treating boundaries as relationship health requirement. The relationship integration means communicating meaningfully daily with important people without fail, expressing specific appreciation consistently every single day, maintaining clear, healthy boundaries, protecting yourself, treating relationships as top priority, not afterthought, protecting relationship time from work encroachment systematically, building connection habits, creating deeply fulfilling relationships, and understanding that relationships make life meaningful. The relationship obstacles management includes scheduling dedicated conversation time, protecting it, making appreciation daily habit through reminders, communicating boundaries clearly in advance, and treating relationship habits as essential as work habits. The implementation requires dedicating minimum 15 minutes daily for meaningful communication with important people, expressing specific appreciation to someone every single day consistently, establishing and maintaining clear boundaries without guilt, treating relationship habits as life satisfaction foundation, understanding that relationship quality determines happiness far more than achievement or success, and recognizing that relationship neglect made success hollow, creating empty life. Despite accomplishments, neglected relationships create emptiness. Daily connection builds fulfillment. Invest in people or succeed alone. You understand now that relationships require daily investment, that communication maintains connection, that appreciation strengthens bonds, that boundaries create health, and that Chapter 6 provides method making fulfillment possible where neglect made loneliness inevitable. Chapter 7. Mindset and growth habits. Practice gratitude. Visualize success. Review progress. Habits 19 to 21. Mindset and growth habits ensure sustained success because mental patterns and continuous improvement separate sustained winners from temporary successes. Habit 19 is practice daily gratitude, deliberately appreciating what you have. The gratitude practice focuses on abundance, not scarcity mindset, trains brain for positivity automatically, reduces stress and anxiety significantly, increases happiness and satisfaction measurably, and treats gratitude as powerful mindset tool and emotional regulator. The gratitude discipline involves writing 3 specific things you're grateful for every single morning, being specific about exactly why you're grateful, feeling genuine appreciation, not just listing items mechanically, varying what you appreciate daily, avoiding repetition, including people, relationships, health opportunities, and simple pleasures. Making gratitude first morning thought before checking phone or email, and treating gratitude as mindset foundation. Negative mindset undermines success. Daily positivity and review sustain winning. Practice mindset or lose gains. The gratitude benefits include significantly increased happiness and life satisfaction, reduced depression and anxiety symptoms measurably, improved relationships through expressed appreciation, better physical health and sleep quality, increased resilience through difficulties and setbacks, more positive optimistic outlook automatically, training brain to notice good things creating upward spiral, and treating gratitude as happiness multiplier. The gratitude neuroscience shows that consistent gratitude practice literally rewires brain structure, that appreciation activates reward centers powerfully, that grateful people are measurably happier scientifically, that gratitude reduces stress hormones significantly, that daily practice creates lasting positive changes in actual brain structure and function, and that gratitude is trainable skill. Habit 20 is visualize success daily, seeing goals achieved clearly. The visualization practice imagines yourself succeeding specifically in vivid detail, feels emotions of achievement genuinely, programs subconscious mind for success, maintains motivation and focus consistently, and treats visualization as mental rehearsal and goal programming tool. The visualization discipline involves spending 5 to 10 minutes daily in quiet visualization, seeing yourself achieving specific goals in vivid detail, imagining both process and outcome clearly, feeling emotions of success genuinely and deeply, engaging all senses in mental imagery vividly, visualizing from first-person perspective, making visualization consistent, daily morning or evening ritual, and treating visualization as success programming. The visualization power shows that mental rehearsal improves actual performance measurably. That brain doesn't distinguish vividly imagined from real experience. That visualization programs subconscious mind powerfully. That seeing success increases belief and motivation. That athletes and top performers use visualization universally. That consistent practice makes goals feel achievable and inevitable. And that visualization is performance tool. The visualization specificity involves seeing specific goals, not vague wishes. Imagining exact process of achievement. Visualizing yourself taking specific actions, seeing obstacles overcome specifically, feeling specific emotions of success, and treating specificity as power multiplier. Habit 21 is review progress weekly, evaluating honestly. The weekly review celebrates wins appropriately and enthusiastically, identifies lessons learned from everything, plans specific improvements for next week, tracks systematically toward goals, and treats weekly review as continuous improvement engine and course correction tool. The review discipline involves scheduling fixed weekly review time, protecting it absolutely, analyzing previous week's progress and setbacks honestly, evaluating what worked well and what didn't specifically, identifying specific lessons and insights gained, celebrating all wins and progress appropriately, planning next week's priorities and improvements specifically, reviewing goals and adjusting plans as needed, using review for systematic continuous improvement, and treating review as success sustainer. The review questions include what went well this week, specifically, what didn't go well and exactly why. What did I learn from this week? What will I do differently next week? What am I most grateful for currently? What's my biggest current challenge? What's most important focus for next week? And treating questions as diagnostic and planning tools. The review benefits include learning systematically from all experience, identifying improvement opportunities before problems compound, catching problems and course correcting early, celebrating progress, maintaining motivation and momentum, planning improvements based on actual learnings, maintaining self-awareness and accountability consistently, accelerating development dramatically through systematic learning, ensuring continuous improvement rather than stagnation, and treating review as compound improvement tool. The mindset integration means practicing gratitude every morning without any exception, visualizing success daily consistently at the same time, reviewing progress weekly systematically without fail, maintaining positive growth, thought-oriented mindset, always, learning continuously from all experiences, building mental habits, ensuring sustained success and fulfillment, and treating mindset as success foundation. The mindset obstacles management includes setting gratitude reminder, scheduling visualization time, protecting weekly review absolutely, and treating mindset habits as essential as any other habits. The implementation requires writing 3 specific gratitudes every single morning consistently, visualizing success daily for 5 to 10 minutes, vividly, scheduling and protecting weekly review time absolutely without exception, maintaining consistency on all 21 habits, treating mindset and growth habits as fundamental success sustainers, and understanding that positive mindset and systematic review make long-term achievement and fulfillment possible, where negative mindset and lack of review made temporary gains followed by regression inevitable, creating endless frustration cycle. You have learned 21 daily habits that guarantee success in 2026. Morning foundation habits win the day through early rising, planning, and exercise. Focus and productivity habits multiply output through deep work, single tasking, and distraction elimination. Learning and growth habits build expertise through daily reading, skill development, and feedback seeking. Health and energy habits provide foundation through sleep, clean eating, and hydration. Financial discipline habits build wealth through budgeting, saving first, and consistent investing. Relationship and communication habits create fulfillment through daily connection, appreciation, and boundaries. Mindset and growth habits sustain success through gratitude, visualization, and weekly review. What matters now is implementing these 21 habits, starting immediately in 2026. 5 implementation priorities. Start with morning habits, creating foundation. Add 1 new habit weekly, not all at once, overwhelming yourself. Track every habit consistently using tracking system. Celebrate small wins, maintaining motivation and momentum. Review and optimize weekly, ensuring continuous improvement. Execute these systematically. Build habits progressively. Let them compound exponentially over months and years, and guarantee success through daily excellence. Stop living without success habits and start building systematic daily excellence. Stop hoping for success and start creating it through consistent habits. Install 21 daily habits systematically. Practice them every single day without exception. Let them compound into complete life transformation and guarantee success in 2026 through unwavering commitment starting right now today.